What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jermaine, back with another video, back with another walking tour video. And right now, today, I'm in the UK. I'm in Manchester. I kind of want to actually go up this way. Sorry to jaywalk, but I really want to go up this way. Like last night, we kind of walked around here for a minute, but it was dark. It was really dark. Yeah, this is what we were looking at last night. It's like a dam for the boats. So I think they call it waterlock here, actually. Pretty fun. Let's continue walking around. So today is another day in Manchester. And I like Manchester. Manchester's got a different vibe to it. There's hella gay bars here. We're staying in the gay district, right? And you know, normally when I travel, I would just pick a place based off of like maybe price or maybe based off of what's in the neighborhood. I wouldn't just, you know, pick a neighborhood. I wouldn't just like say, oh, let's go stay in the gay neighborhood. But this trip, this is the gay neighborhood. We actually came out and partied last night. I think I'll make another video, a completely separate video talking about nightlife in the UK, because I've definitely been here, definitely spent some time here in the UK. Definitely went out quite a bit, but going out on this trip was a little bit different. Yeah, it was a little bit different. Maybe I'll make another video talking about it. I want to say like the nightlife here is on the bougie side. I mean, I was gonna say it. And there's like hella young people everywhere too. Let's go explore this way. Boo is sleeping, and I was just laying in bed strolling, looking at different stuff, and I said, yo, I should go out and make a quick walking tour. And then by the time I get back, oh wow, check out that artwork. Across the street and check it out. And by the time Boo gets up, like I'll be back and I'll have another video to upload with some pretty cool stuff. Got some artwork there on the wall. It's pretty far. We're just gonna get really random with this one. Don't exactly know where I'm going. I'm just gonna go walk around and zigzag. Other things I've noticed, well, yesterday we come here yesterday from London, and yeah, that was chill. We took the bus. It was so incredibly hot on the bus. Like, once again, in Europe, I don't think they believe in AC that much. But once we got here, that's when we heard the bad news. The bad news about the Queen. Now, I don't really want to get into it, you know, because I really don't know much about the monarchs and the kings and queens, and I don't exactly know how all that stuff works. And last night when we were out at some of the bars, like, people were saying like all kinds of stuff. People were saying stuff like, oh yeah, this and that and this and that, and you know, it's just a lot of stuff I don't want to really get into. Let's actually go take that main street again. Take this main street. We'll go up this one and then we'll go back around. I think there's a lot of stuff closed today because of you know, the thing yesterday that happened with the Queen. This is very, very popular, these 2-for-1s over here. It's kind of one of those, whenever you see those, you kind of know that like you're in the gay area. But I just have this question. How come gay areas have the best drink specials? Like, is it really that many more people come out, or is it like something doesn't seem to add up here? Because we went to some place in London, and it was I think the name of it was Gay or something like that. And I just couldn't believe how cheap the drinks are, you know. Even in New York, we went to some bars, and I don't get it. Like, how do you have the drinks like so cheap on like so many nights of the week, you know? Because you go to some places, you get a drink, and it's like 15 pounds. But I don't remember too many places like that around here. think this is the main drag. It kind of starts here and goes that way. I think that's how it works. This is I think that's just the bus stop that the bus station that we got off at right over there. Above on the top, glass buildings. Then they have the Queen everywhere. Reminding people of what happened yesterday. Oh no, don't get hit by the train. Yeah, so I'm definitely loving the vibe here in Manchester. It seems to be very mixed. You know, when you get, like when we first got off the train, gosh, I'm tripping everywhere. Like when you first get off the train, it just seems like it's a lot of different people, like everywhere, you know? It seems to be really seems to be like a happening spot, but not like a London place. Like, of course London is the happening spot, but if I'm not mistaken, I want to say like there's a lot of college kids here, because I see a lot of young people around. Maybe it's because like the gay neighborhood or something, or maybe there's a university around. Check out this old building. But that's just something I've noticed. I just see a lot of like young kids around, you know. But I guess this is about that time where school started like already or something. It kind of makes sense. Oh, look at this building. Like they left this old side on this front side of the building, but then they look like they remodeled the back side there. How it tastes good to fly. Yeah, so I'm filming this on a Friday. I don't know if it's not that busy today because of, you know, the whole Queen thing that happened yesterday. Or I don't know if this is just how it is normally on a Friday in Manchester, you know. This is my first time ever coming here, and it's kind of cool. Vegan shack. Oh, they have pancakes. I'm gonna have to bring Boo back here because I've been craving pancakes for a while. We got pancakes from some place in London yesterday, and the food was horrible. I'm just gonna tell you, the pancakes, it was so tight. It was so thick. It was like steak. Let's see, they have pancakes. Yes, they do have fluffy pancakes with supper butter and bacon. I hope that's vegan bacon. I'm pretty sure it is. I'll tell Boo about that and we'll come back by. By the time I get back, Boo will probably be awake and ready to go out for an adventure. But I was just like strolling, and then I realized that, whoa, I'm in Manchester. I should go walk around. Like I've never been here before, up until yesterday. So here we have it. It's kind of like the city center area. When we checked in yesterday, well, right before we checked in, we were looking for food, and we, you know, grabbed some food over here, and we kind of sat down in this area on the other side of all this. We'll walk over there. Is that chick walking a rat? I think so. I think that's a rat. Yeah, that's another thing in the UK that people like to walk rats. I've never really seen that in America, especially in San Francisco. I see people with dogs all the time, but never really seen anyone walk around with a rat. I guess you can say first for everything. Everybody's talking about the Queen. Yeah, like yesterday when we went to the bar, it was people were talking about it on stage. People were talking about it randomly. Like you just kept hearing people talk about it. I see that Five Guys is really popular here. Five Guys burgers. I want to say the first Five Guys I saw was like in New York, like 10 years ago, and I was at that time I wasn't vegan, and I remember going there and I was like, yo, this place is dope. But their French fries are they cut them with the potatoes inside the restaurant, so yeah, the potatoes are really fresh. But the burgers are like really, really huge, like really, really big burgers. But they do not have any vegan burgers yet that I know of. Here's Wingstop. It's another, you know, favorite American brand. Just a quick stroll around. There's this Primark over here. They have really cheap stuff. Yeah, I was in the UK a couple years ago, and they told me to go to Primark. They said go to Primark and tell me what you think of it. So I went there, and if you don't know about Primark, it's almost like an H&M. But could you imagine H&M being even cheaper than what H&M is? That's Primark. Like I saw shirts in there for like £4, and they were like not on sale. And £4 is like, that's really cheap. It's like $5 or something. It's incredibly cheap. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go check out this Primark later because they always have random stuff. They do have Primark in the US, but it's not that popular. I mean, they have locations in like LA. I don't think they have anywhere near San Francisco. I mean, I could be wrong.
You didn't send that one with Blake is on my music. You didn't send it.
Wow, look at this cool building up ahead. That looks pretty fly, yo. These like random alleys. So I want you guys to put it in the comments because I'll probably come out with this video later today. But if you're in the US or if you're in other countries, are they talking about the Queen that much? I'm just curious because someone was saying on Instagram that they keep talking about it and it's annoying them. And this person on Instagram lives in America, so I'm trying to figure out, that's how they're doing it? Y'all want some American candy? Oh, this reminds me of so many places in Europe. This kind of reminds me of Geneva, Switzerland, yeah. With the streetcars and the tight places. But there's so many places in Europe that resemble this, you know, the streetcars and this type of thing. Hey, thanks a lot for watching. If you guys are watching this video, give your homeboy Jermaine a thumbs up. Thumbs up like helps, you know, YouTube creators out. And lately, I haven't really been posting. Like, I don't know, YouTube's like not really my thing that much anymore. Like, just so much has happened since the pandemic on YouTube, and then different creators, and YouTube's doing like funny stuff where they promote this creator for this video, but then they don't promote this other creator for the same type of video. So I just don't like to post as much anymore. And then another thing I'm thinking about with posting and just life in general, and then the apps that you use, I'm gonna stop for a second. With the apps that you use is like a lot of things are getting to be algo based, algorithmic based, right? So if you're using the Uber app, that's all like algo. So you can't really pick, right? It's just the algorithm that's sending you the orders. And it's the same thing with YouTube. It's like algorithms showing your videos to people. So if you have a life, like if you're really getting caught up in like social media and apps like that, you also gotta think like algos are gonna be the one that's paying you. And I was just kind of thinking about that, like, these freaking algos. they're not always nice and friendly. This here reminds me of Northern Ireland. Gosh, I love the UK. Such a fun place. I want to go back to that restaurant, that vegan place with they had the pancakes. I wonder what kind of bacon did they have. Looks really, really good. I'll have to go check it out. Look at this old school building. What is this, a library? Free, open to all. Huh. I think it's a museum. It's free, it's open to all. Well, I take it that things are open, you know? I actually thought a lot of things would be closed today, but maybe not. Let's go check out this old church on this square. This building is so freaking old. It's like amazing to see like how they're still around. So quiet. I love the weather here. So the weather, it's been about I'm just gonna do the Celsius system. It's been like anywhere from like 15 to 20. So if you're watching from the US, that's like, I don't know, like 60s through like 70s or something, my guess. Like, I know what the two temperatures are, but it's really hard to convert them. I just memorize what they feel like. I wonder what is this over here. Oh, is this like a museum too? Wow, guys, sorry that I'm not doing like a proper tour. I'm not like, hey, this is that and this is that. This is a walking tour. I don't do tours like that. I just walk around and do like random stuff, look at random things, look at some artwork, look at this building, look at this restaurant. Hey, I want to go back to this one after I'm done with this video. You know, that's kind of how I do it. Who is this thing? I want to say that's a museum. That's the Central Library. You see a sign that says Central Library? Oh, look at all those big buildings down there. Is that like downtown or something? I don't think European countries have like downtown. I think they have like city centers. Downtown is more of that's definitely more of an American thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, other cities around the world have downtowns, but in Europe, it's more like they go to city centers. And a lot of places in like Africa, they don't call it city center, they call it something else, CBD. They call it, I forget the name, what they call it in a lot of African places, but they don't call it city center, and they also don't call it downtown. They call it like, I forget the name. Someone will know. They'll put it central business district. That's what they call it. And I wouldn't exactly call those like downtown areas. Sometimes a central business district in like certain parts of Africa could just be a place that is where a lot of commerce is going on. So not necessarily a downtown, you know. Alright people, so I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, y'all.